It is no longer news that Bauchi State was among the states that experienced flooding this rainy season. And whenever flooding occurs, there are impacts that needs to be addressed to curtail outbreak of certain diseases, especially waterborne. For this reason and even more, the state government, Ruasa SEMA, with support from UNICEF Bauchi Field Office, went to some of these affected areas to assess the situation.
Before I did the chlorination, first of all, we test for the residual to know whether there's any presence, maybe some other people might have for their own chlorine or in one way or the other. So when we discover that there is no any traces in the chlorine, we now decide to make all the possible measurements of the diameter, the depth, and the static water, where we have an emergency chlorination chart that it's for an emergency requirement. So where we check for the demand. So immediately when we now see the amount that is required, we now pour it into the well. We now mix the well. After mixing the well, then you now wait for a contact period of 30 minutes. So of which we did, and we tested, and we discovered that we have achieved what we want to achieve.
UNICEF supported the state to chlorinate over 100 wells in some of the areas.
We do this as part of our core corporate commitment as UNICEF, as an organization, to intervene within the first 3 days, 72 hours or 48 hours, to make sure that we provide whatever support that we can to complement government effort. So that has been done, and of course we identified that the situation of water and sanitation and hygiene is very poor, and these are very critical to saving lives, because they affect directly the vulnerable. The people, especially in this situation, are more at risk because of the situation that they are in. So we are doing what probably you have seen in the field is what we call water purification. That is using chlorine solution to purify the water, and also we have water purification tablets that are distributed to communities.
The impact of the flood can be seen not only in the areas of health, but also it has affected the social life of children as their playground was also submerged.
Wani sa'in suna amai da gudawa, suna zazzaɓi mai zafi, to shine abin da yake faruwa gare mu. Mu ma mai yiwa shi yana sa typhoid, yana sa malaria, ba abin da ba a saka wannan ruwan.
Ruwan da za mu sha yanzu dole mu sai mun je can famfo bakin kwalta ko mu je makabarta akwai famfo. A yi guda mu rijiya ne muke ɗiba ruwa a cikin ta. Yanzu haka nan gidanmu nan ma ruwan ma babu shi, saboda gun da za a je a yi bodin ma da nisa ne ba ɗan kaɗan bane ba.
In Bauchi, Black Afsa, NTA News.